didn't have much direction in my life, so I spent a lot of time partying and drinking and things like that and getting into trouble. So when I started bodybuilding, it was something really, I felt, you know, something really positive that I could put my energy into.
I learned very early on that there are no secrets. I mean, you either put in the work or you don't. Genetics will take you so far, but your mind is what's going to take you to the highest place that you can go. And there's no real secret, but where your mind takes you.
I was just overwhelmed by what the body could look like. I couldn't believe it. You know, I had seen superheroes before, you know, Batman and Superman in cartoons, but I never saw in real life a physique look like that. And I just, you know, I marveled at it. I just couldn't believe that this was actually attainable.
What's going to separate the guy from first place, from second, from 10th place? Then it's going to be what you put into it. You know, you get out what you put in, and I think I put in more than everybody else. I was mentally stronger, I always trained harder. I knew that, and my competition knew that. So that's why they couldn't beat me.
All of the doubters, a lot of times you will find in a great champion that they drove and got their determination from people that told them what they couldn't do. That drives us in the gym. It makes us better athletes and more hungry bodybuilders.
This is what established, you know, Jay Cutler. This is who I am. I fell in love with this iron game for so many years ago when I mentioned I was 12 years old. And now, look what I've achieved. I've become the best in the world at something. That's everyone's dream.
In bodybuilding, you can't tiptoe your way through a workout. You can't fake eating 6 and 7 meals a day. There's no way you can properly recover by training hard and then going out and partying all night. It's all or none.
The mind is really the strongest muscle. The weights and the tools are out there. It's how you use them and where your mind takes you. But it really is a mindset for me. That's what separates my exercises, my training, and my philosophy.
But I had this drive and I had this system of high intensity, heavy training, which had gotten me from a backstreet basement gym in Birmingham in England to be Mr. Olympia. So it's, you know, once your foot's on the pedal, on the gas, it's a little bit hard to take it off.
When you say you want to be a professional bodybuilder, when you put in your goal that you want to be a competitive bodybuilder, you have a challenge in which you are about to take on in life. You have to be positive. You have to have a mental drive, a focus, something that wants, you know, something in you to make you drive and want to excel. It's a very hard sport. When I go in the gym, I go in, I get the job done, I do what I have to do to look the way that I want to look. Feel more comfortable with my clothes on. Take them off. It's time for business.
I'm having too much fun to be tired. Of course, yeah, I'm joking around when I say it. So everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift no heavy ass weight, you know. And that's true, because you know, you look around at all these guys. Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, and then they think, oh, I just go in there and lift a few weights, you know, do a lightweight diet, and I'll be all right. No, it ain't like that. You gotta work. You gotta work hard. Like, you gotta work harder in the gym than what you're doing all day. I got a saying: if you always do what you always done, you always get what you always got.
No, my first love is martial arts. I started that in Fresno when I was 7 years old, and it's still my first love to this day. So I went out for the football team, and they wouldn't allow me to continue playing because I was so small. So they made my dad be the one to give me the bad news. So I guess the high school, their insurance wouldn't cover me because I was too much of a high risk.
Really? I've never heard
so
that.
small. Yeah, so I was so small. So he said, you know, son, why don't you just go in the weight room? So I spent the whole summer in the weight room. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I continued playing sports, but I kind of enjoyed, training. I've always been the type of guy that I didn't truly believe that I was ever going to be number one. Now, what's different about me, it doesn't stop me from going balls out to try to make it happen, but I'm not going to sit there and think, you know, I'm going to be the next champ. I know a lot of people really believe that as athletes. Hey, I'm going to be number one.
And my theme in the gym was, you want to go to war, I'll take you to war.
Okay.
So it look like they want to go to war again, so the war is back on.
Who are you going to war with?
Me, myself, and I, for the most part.